We are at the Saudi Pavilion. The structure has risen from its strong foundation diagonally. It is semi-suspended from one part. Perhaps the designer wanted to convey to the visitors that this country has strong roots in tradition. A tradition that is rooted in Islam. It is rapidly advancing and moving towards the future with a steep slope. Let's see what's going on inside the pavilion. The pavilion is made of glass on the diagonal part that is a reflective semi-mirror glass. And behind the glass, they have set up LEDs. In this part, we have a monitor on the floor and an LED display behind the mirrors. When the LEDs behind the mirrors are turned off, the reflection of the lower LEDs project upwards and look very bright and attractive. Although these lower LEDs are RGB and show different colors. The LEDs behind the mirrors started playing content. It has an intriguing fountain that people can go behind, and they have to get out quickly while some of the electric valves are off. Otherwise, they get wet. The design of the Saudi Pavilion is such that when people are waiting in queue and want to enter the main parts of the pavilion, they will get amused with various topics. We had a mirror display outdoors after an orbicular or cylindrical fountain, and now a very large high-resolution LED screen that shows views of the nature of this broad country. We entered a sloping corridor that goes up with the escalator. Rock walls with video mapping depict local traditions and dances. And this is a sloping elevator. There is also a huge curved display and a spherical display down here. Which display general and various content from Saudi Arabia. This corridor that we want to go in is called Future and Opportunity. The content of this section is that one side of the escalator is related to the traditional part, and the other side is related to the modern part. The design is done in such a way that it seems that the modern part is waving a hand at the traditional part, that I think is an interesting meaning. This is the vision section. You can see a big interactive hall with a spherical display surrounded by 4 diagonal mirrors, and the mirrors reflect the spherical display's image, creating a grand spherical view. Visual and mental illusions cause you to see a great spherical sight here, which seems like a gripping idea. We came out of the pavilion, but it is not over yet. Here it is written that the Palm Garden, Discovery Center, Cinema, Cafe, and Gift Shop are down there. Should we go downstairs? This fountain is interactive and you can choose a model with this touchscreen, and then this model will be displayed to you. These are Arabic coffees that are made in their way. And this is the scent I first mentioned. The smell of cardamom, something they love to use in their tea, coffee, and herbal tea. They have a great interactive touch table that offers the content of investment opportunities in Saudi Arabia to the visitors. This table is in the form of a projector, and the projectors are installed above it. The infrared sensors that have been installed there have turned this large table into a touch table. Let's see what's going on in their cinema. The story is that a teacher sees a picture on the wall and it catches his eye. This is the beginning of the scenario. Then he goes into the desert of Saudi Arabia. And I think the end of the content wants to end with the fact that this land is a virgin land and has many opportunities in the future. We saw the Saudi Pavilion, a very luxurious and large pavilion, which is one of the most expensive pavilions of the expo. Saudi Arabia has spent more than 650 million dirhams on this pavilion. And in any case, compared to the cost, it has been able to offer ravishingly beautiful works and has been able to implement fetching and strange ideas.